ne nyina fa eto ene ehon sakraye emom na eno na kwankyerefo panyin na wodra ye promotion center ano yofi grant wode eto dwachem say Ghana eba na eto ensakraye tax reforms a yakoye ni papa na anamuntu ayetu na beboa e wo yento egegye ene ehon senkan emom
Empenifo awodo mode enwuma no ene Ghana Investment Promotion Center ne koye enhyiemu no asemtira edaso ene se Ghana eto anase tax awodo ntiasia ewom ene enkyirikyirimu de betimi aye ama wono mudu mudwetiri ebehye Ghana sikasemu anyagidie na aboama adwadie apemso akonanim ebra kwanchefo panyi edema GIPC orua yofi grants ene centrefo ekasa no ena okiremu ese etimi tuato na omanu nya sika na
And as it is right now, through tax reform and a new direction in tax administration, government has moved away from tax exemptions to tax expenditure. How you use the taxes in a proper, constructive way, which I believe, and I'm sure many of the business people have expressed the same belief, that would work better, and a clear definition of what you can get in terms of rebates and what you can't get. At the end of the day, clearly any tax exemption rebate must be planted in law, and if there's no law that enables that, then it means that you have to find another structure to make sure it works. We do recognize that most investors want some sort of incentives, but global literature will tell you that it's not incentives that bring investors to the market. And most of the times, incentives work when you are looking at efficiency seeking foreign direct investment, where they compare one location to another in producing high technical stuff. But for the general market seeking and resource seeking investor, incentives are not as important. What is important is the opportunity and the ability to grow their business. And so we need to take a step back and make sure that we can use whatever incentives we believe we should give very wisely.
Na enzentrofo bisa ne se anyinyibia eyenokre se Ghana nyumako bi etuato echimbinum de kwamba so ne betimi afa ebetietirimu amanipa dodo etuato sei eno kasafa ho.
The fact that tax revenue to GDP is only 12.5% shows that we are not reaching the broader consensus of tax. And I hear a lot of people say that we are being overtaxed. But when you have a tax rate of 12.5 to GDP, whereas our peers are somewhere looking at 20% and above, then you know that you are not collecting the taxes that you can. And I did give examples of how people don't realize how important it is. You have somebody who employs a driver, a cook, a garden boy, and he pays them with cash, and they are not taxed. So they're outside the tax net, right? And there are a lot of people too whose businesses are informal, and they are very mobile, so they are outside the tax net. But digitalization and the registration of everybody biometrically and digitally will mean that we know who you are, and we know how you can contribute to the development of your country by making sure you pay the appropriate tax.
Kwa chafo pania oda